Phil Matthew, coming to you from Unlocking Your Potential. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are in the world. And the question today is more knowledge and more information the key? And before I get into that, we just want to remind ourselves that at Unlocking Your Potential, the ideas and the energy that we're working from is getting the best out of yourself, harnessing the power of the mind, whatever that means. And also the issue around big change and creating big change that sticks. But back to the question of, does more knowledge and more information, is that the key? Well, I think it's a yes and no answer as it relates to our development, whether it be personal development, professional development. So it's certainly important getting information, but how we use that information and where it's directed is probably the key thing. And so I like to think about it in a way that we have to, if we're working the right way, if we're working a certain way, then we're working from a higher potential to a lower potential. And that can be very challenging for people, and it's not something that's taught in our education system. So you could go through your whole life and not even, hit on it actually. But the reason it's important is that we want to give our mind time to get used to an idea. And so we want to be able to plant it in our subconscious mind and give ourselves time to get used to it. So to do that, you do have to be open-minded. And a lot of people like to think they're open-minded, but they're actually closed-minded. So, for example, if whatever you're earning today, if I said, well, what's stopping you from, doubling your income, and actually having a conversation around that, what would pretty well happen is that most people would be closed to that idea. They'd be closed-minded to that idea, as opposed to being open-minded. So it's about getting more information, getting more knowledge, but it's doing things in a certain way. And the issue is around what I call a study. And so study is this thing where it's the glue that glues the knowledge to understanding. And this issue of understanding is a big deal, basically, because knowledge is just coming at us left, right, and centre. But we want the understanding, and it's got to be linked to that idea of working from a higher potential to a lower potential. So what do I mean by that, working from a higher potential? It's sort of linked to, I'm thinking of Buckminster Fuller, who was the architect, the inventor, the futurist, and he said, if you're going to change something, never try to change something by fighting the existing reality. He said, if you're going to change something, what you have to do is build a brand new model that makes the old model obsolete. And so that's a conundrum in itself as you replay what he said, as I did for many weeks until I sort of finally got used to what he was saying and stopped fighting it. And so he was really talking about the genius, what we call a genius in us. And that's about, some people might like the idea of, living from the highest expression or the highest version of ourselves. So it's a nice fit. As opposed to what we typically are doing, which is not a bad thing, it's a good thing, is using the innovative aspects of ourselves. And what we do is we just make up these new combinations, because we've all had plans, ideas, we've all seen different concepts, we've all got levels of experience, education and observation, and so therefore we continually, we can do it a little bit better this way. But we don't want to confuse that with the genius. So again, coming back to the question, more information, more knowledge, yes, it's good, but if we're not doing things in a certain way, and if we're not working from a higher potential to a lower potential, then it just becomes noise. And what that means is you carry this knowledge around, it sounds interesting, but you just don't do anything with it. So there it is. I hope you've got something out of that. Again, might raise more questions than answers, but I certainly love, getting into this stuff. If you're looking for more information, there is some information around this video where you can get more information. You can even, if you are looking for help, you could book in and we could have a chat. And that would be all about me just wanting to find out about what you do and delivering or adding value to what you do at the same time, which is that's a good thing to do. So if you're looking for help, certainly be open to doing that. And if you've enjoyed this video, again, using the social media protocols, consider, clicking the like button. If you've got a question, you can pop that in. I come back from time to time. I'll definitely answer it if I can. And if you want to share this, certainly feel free to do that. So that's it. Have a great day, and we'll see you on another video down the track.